common sense recap of the day's biggest stories. It's John Catsimatidis and Rita Cosby. Katz and Cosby on 77 WABC.
And joining us now here on Katz and Cosby to talk about the shooting, the attempted assassination of President Trump, a whole bunch of new details, is Florida Congressman Michael Waltz, former Green Beret. Congressman, first of all, your reaction to the fact that now at least 5 Secret Service agents that were involved in the rally have been placed on leave.
Well, I'd say better late than never. This should have happened immediately in the aftermath, in my view. Most law enforcement agencies I've ever worked with, when you have a major incident like that, they're at least put on leave or administrative leave pending the results of the investigation. The fact for a month now that they were still involved in protective security operations, despite some obvious glaring failures, disturbed a lot of us in Congress, and we were calling for this type of action until we find out more.
And real quick, also, Congressman, you have some thoughts also about the shooting. Some unanswered questions, because this guy, this 20-year-old guy, of course, who was killed, that there's some questions about his international, maybe the encrypted apps and other things. Explain that, because it is interesting.
Well, we just had another, I'm on the assassination task force. We just had another FBI briefing. I could share with you that they have had some success getting into some of the overseas encrypted platforms, but they still haven't gotten into all of them. And my question has been from day one that we found this out, why does a 19-year-old, clearly disturbed young man, healthcare aide, have multiple encrypted apps in 3 different countries based in overseas servers? And this is on top of the fact that, he built 3 IEDs. 2 were found in his car, 1 back at his residence with a remote detonation capability. How did he learn and pull that off without anybody picking it up? I just, in every briefing, the FBI is so quick to say, we're confident he acted alone, but then tells us all of this information that they still don't know. For example, they still are not ready to declare any type of motive. Clearly, he was radicalized by someone, and I'm not yet convinced that he did act alone as they're saying he did.
Congressman John Catsimatidis, there are some doubts of the shooting about the Pennsylvania state trooper, possibly, or the sheriff's office taking a shot at him.
Right.
And how do you feel about that? And what new information do we have on that? In addition, I can't believe they already cremated the body. I mean, this is not an ordinary possible murder. This is the president of the United States, a former president.
Exactly. Well, so to answer your first question about who took the first shot, Representative Clay Higgins, a former police chief from Louisiana, who is also on the task force, has been conducting his own work, and in his interviews has been told by local law enforcement that no, indeed, they took the shot, did not kill him, but certainly stopped him. I believe hit the receiver of the weapon, and then the Secret Service took an additional shot. Why have we been repeatedly in public testimony told otherwise? Question one. And then secondarily on the body, what the FBI has informed us is that the Secret Service concurred with local law enforcement who made the recommendation and have the jurisdiction to hand the body back to the family, and it was then the family that decided to cremate the body. Who made that decision? And where in the leadership of the Secret Service, the FBI, or even up to Mayorkas, made that decision to concur with the local police department to hand it back over, and why? I agree with you, John. This is, I mean,
Congressman,
this keeps making it worse. They're making things worse and less transparent, not better. It does, the whole thing. Absolutely.
What else? What are you looking for next I mean, these communications with these foreign. I mean, one of the communications was Brussels, which is the spy capital of the world. Have we found out anything more?
Look, taking a step back, my problem so far with the FBI and the Secret Service is they're treating this as some one-time, one-off incident, and let's just take our time and cross the T's and dot the I's and do this, long, extensive, thorough investigation. I think that's the wrong approach. There are ongoing threats as we speak, as we just saw in Arizona, as we saw with yet another Iranian operative that was rolled up, putting down payments down for hitmen. The president's life is under mortal danger. They need to be releasing information as soon as they come across it and provide some type of reassurance to the millions of Americans who have voted for and intend to vote for the president, much less to him and his family, that they're taking appropriate action to keep him safe. So this isn't just a situation, just kind of a normal run-of-the-mill investigation. They need to be regularly having press conferences weekly, in my view. And I'm glad Speaker Johnson put this task force together to look over their shoulder. Well,
Congressman, thank you so much for giving us a briefing this Friday afternoon. And let's catch up again real soon. When please text me or Rita, and let's tell the people of the United States about it.
Yeah, happy to. We need to provide as much transparency as we possibly can. The situation is just that serious, and I'll commit to do that with you.
Thank you.